If you need cheap, reliable Madden Mobile coins, go to MrMuckCoin.com. Use my code SLAY for 10% off. They deliver within 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Madden video. Now, sorry that I haven't posted for like the last day or so, but I was down in Arizona and I was visiting with the Seahawks, the Cardinals, to watch the Sunday Night Football game. And guys, that was the most insane game I've ever been to. The first four quarters, the full entire game was so boring, but then like that overtime and the field goals, bro, people got triggered. So I'm gonna be live streaming a lot, talking about my trip. It's gonna be cool, but we got something awesome. So one of the homies on Instagram, his Instagram tag will be in the description. He hooked it up with 100 most feared variety packs. So we have 2 elite most feared player packs, a pro pack. We got all of these trick or treat packs, which is insane, then a bunch of pro packs. So these trick or treat packs, basically every 10 minutes you can complete one, and it gives a bunch of silver players, a bunch of gold players, and at the end we'll put them into the set and see what we can get. So it doesn't look like a bunch of variety now, but after we open the trick or treat, we'll be able to do a few things. So let's go ahead and start it off with some of the best ones. We'll open up elite most feared to start, and then we'll end it with an elite most feared as well. So here we go. First elite most feared player. Who do you guys think we're going to get? I think we're going to get 90 overall. Boom. 87 overall, Marcus Peters. Okay, so not bad, but that's just that. So let's get into these trick or treat packs, and I might open the pro packs just because they're in the way, but let's get in the first one. So already a silver player. That is clutch. So we're looking for players. The more silver players we get, the more gold, the more like 5 silver trading sets we can complete. So we're looking for a bunch of silver players today, and then we're gonna see what the pull rate is for pulling like golds and elites in the trick or treat packs because we got so many. And then in case you guys didn't know, if you complete, I think it's like a few thousand of the set, of the trick or treat set, then you guys get a haunted stadium for your league, and you can also play in it. I believe like if you turn it on and stuff, so that's pretty cool. I'm trying to think what else there is. Nothing much new. There's a DeAndre Hopkins that is in Madden Mobile, which is sick, but right now we're just opening up these pro packs to get through them real quick. But we're getting a bunch of golds. I mean, the best thing we could pull for most feared would be, of course, the elites, but I've pulled a bunch of collectibles in these pro packs, and then I just put them in the set, and I get a silver player, and then which turns to a gold player, and vice versa. So I also got this today. This is pretty hype. I got this for fun. It's a sleigh hat. And, it's pretty good. It was like $30. I just got it online because I had a gift card, like a Visa gift card, so I bought it. It was $30 at Cappy, so that's pretty hype. But there we get an OBJ most feared jersey, which is pretty sick. And for those of you guys who are wondering, I'm not really selling the hats. I kind of just got it for fun. I don't think people should do merchandise until you have at least 100K subs. And let's go, Darius Slay. Let's go. Speaking of the Slay hat, we pulled Darius Slay. That is so clutch. I love pulling Slay. But 4 more packs. But I don't think you should do merch until you have 100K subs. Just because, honestly, this is another collectible. Because, I mean, why? Once you get 100K subs, then you have enough people who actually want to get your stuff. But I'll probably eventually sell some sort of merchandise. But now is not the time. Not when I'm this small. But here we go. We got Will Beatty, a bunch of other dudes. And let's finish this off. And hopefully we can pull something clutch. So 78 overall wide receiver. And if you're watching this and you're like wondering where some of the best pulls are, I'll put in the comment section like kind of like a timestamp of some of the best pulls for this video in case you're wondering, so you don't have to watch the whole thing, but it might be fun to watch the whole thing. Most feared trick. So you need to complete 3 of these to do a trick, which is so cool. And basically what it is, it's like, say you get 3 of the pumpkins. There we get a silver player, which is clutch. So you get 3 pumpkins. It's going to say, all right, here's your trick or treat, whatever. Do this live event 4 times. And then if you do it, then you get a silver or better player. And we already got 3 tricks, so we're going to be able to do that set a few times. And then maybe I'll try and do it, but I might save that for another video. But there we go, a LeGarrette Blount. We haven't gotten a silver collectible, which is actually super sick. We're just getting a bunch of these and silver players. I don't know if you can pull silver collectibles in these. Maybe not. So yeah, maybe not. Maybe you can only pull a player or a trick or treat. So if that's true, then we're gonna have a ton of gold trade-in sets, which are gonna be super awesome because if we pull 84s, we're gonna be making a ton of profit. Now, just like my most recent coin making method video for most feared stated, you want to be able to get a bunch of gold players and sell them right now. But come like the 26th of October, which is coming pretty soon. What even is the date? Let me check real quick. It's the 24th. Okay, so it's probably gonna drop the 25th. So the 26th. So you probably have about one more day left, and then you want to start collecting the gold players, because what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to get them. So when they rage come the 28th, which means their overall jumps, they're going to sell for a lot more, because people are going to be like, crap, I sold my gold player, but now he's a 90 something. I want to buy him back. And people are going to be idiots, and they're going to think that the gold player is going to stay that high overall. So they're going to buy a bunch of these gold players thinking they're getting super awesome cards, and then they're going to get screwed when it drops it overall. I love watching kids. I always get so many DMs like, hey Slay, I got a gold player, most favorite player. This was last year when I was first starting, and they're like, and the overall dropped. So is this like a glitch? And I was like, bro, how much did you pay for that? He's like, paid 100K, and I was like, bro, that sucks. But hey, for us, we can make coins. So rest in peace to those who aren't aware or watch YouTube videos, because they're not going to be making some profit. But we are going to be making profit. Let's keep opening these. So it's a bunch of tricks and a bunch of silver players, which hopefully we can just zoom through real quick. We got about 59 packs left, so not too bad. But let's see what else we got. We got another trick. So many of these tricks, but these things give us like a gold player almost every time. So if you think about it, every 3 is like a gold player as long as you complete the little like task that it has for you. So once we do that, then we're going to be getting a ton of coins. Now, these trick or treat packs probably is just like, just doing this is going to make you a ton of coins. Now you're saying, well, you almost have 100 of these, Slay. Well, to be honest, 10 minutes, you could do like potentially, you get 6 of these in 1 hour if you're just on it. And if you take like 3 or 4 hours, you can get like up to 60 of these, which is a ton of profit. But you have to, of course, be able to do the live event, and you have to get the collectibles in order to trade into the set, which shouldn't be too hard, especially if you're opening pro packs, because these are pullable, the collectibles, the players, everything, which is cool. But I kind of was hoping for the Build-A-Beast set. I don't know if you guys played Madden 16. It was last year, yeah. Madden 16, they had a Build-A-Beast set where you had to do like a bunch of like this gear item, which was like super rare, and you were able to pull like Marshawn Lynch, Terrell Suggs, Rob Gronkowski, all of these like all these like beasts that like enraged to like a 96, and then Brian Dawkins was the only one that enraged to 99, but it was super sick. So they didn't bring it back. It's kind of like a copy of BCA, but I like Most Feared a little bit more than BCA, but you know, still honor, of course, breast cancer awareness, because it's cool, and it's supportive. I actually made a video. If you guys checked out my full BCA team, I'm donating like, I think it was like $1 for every like 10 likes or something, I don't know. But you guys dropped like 2,000 likes, so we're gonna be spending a lot of money going towards BCA Foundations, which is gonna be cool. So I'll be sure to show you guys that on Instagram or something to prove that I actually did pay for it. Which of course I would never like not donate to BCA once if I say I will. But trick or treat packs, we got about 30 left maybe, and then elite player packs, and then we can go do some gold player sets. So this is a ton of variety. We're basically doing every pack possible in this pack opening, which is going to be cool. So of course, if you're still watching this, you're you're a legend, and if you skip past this, then that's an L. But if you're still watching, you're holding the W. Cordell Patterson, be sure to put these players on your team and get that, get those achievements, because you can get a ton of achievements. You can get the Essence of Urlacher, which I don't know what that is, but I know MMG dropped a video on it, so go watch that. I'm gonna have to watch that and figure out what it is, but it's like some sort of thing. I honestly have no clue, so I'm not gonna even take a guess. But 73, Zach Strife. We got a bunch more packs left. Let's see. Gabe Jackson. Okay, Gabe Jackson. We got a few more. Let's go. Trick or treat. And I'm actually really hyped about this card art on these things. These things are super clutch. But as you guys have noticed, we've only been pulling silver players and tricks. So we haven't pulled 1 gold. We haven't pulled 1 elite player either. So it's looking like it's a lot of silvers and a lot of tricks. So, but I mean, it's basically a free pack, because as long as you do the live event, spend your stamina, and even if you want to refill your stamina, it'll get you more packs, but you don't have to refill. You could do all of these packs with virtually spending no money at all on Madden, which is awesome. That's why I like these kind of like fill-in sets. I think BCA, it was 30 minutes to do like the trading set, but that's way too long. No one's gonna like do something for 30 minutes and then wait for 30 minutes while playing Madden. So I think 10 minutes is cool because you can go play a few live events, do like a season game, jump back, and it's open, and then you can redo it. So I really like this promo, this aspect added to the promo. But we got a few more of these packs, so let's just zoom through these. Hopefully we can pull a gold, an elite. Come on, EA. Oh, and I just literally just jumped out of here. All right, let's go back, view items. We got these packs left. Let's go, guys. But the Arizona game was so insane. So there was this dude, this fan, and he was in front of me, and he was like, I'm trying to think. So we missed our shot in overtime, and then Arizona was about to kick their game-winning field goal, which of course they missed, but they're about to kick it, and this Arizona Cardinal fan is going up to me and my dad, F you, F it. He's like flipping off the crowd. It's so funny, and honestly, I'm pissed because I'm like, bro, we just lost. They're gonna kick this field goal and win. So, Catanzaro, I believe how you say his name, kicks it, boom, bounces off the bar. Everyone, all the Seahawks fans freak. It's so sad. There was more Seahawks fans at the Arizona Cardinal Stadium than there were Arizona fans. It was so sad. Like, literally, you walk into the Arizona University of Phoenix Stadium and you just hear the Seahawks chant just going. That's it. That's the only thing you hear. So the Arizona fans, you guys are great, but you guys were terrible at the game. Like, it was the most quiet stadium I've ever been. But other than that, Arizona played great. Their defense killed it, but they missed, and then freaking Hauschka missed that kick. I was so mad. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, you could pay to do this. And I don't know, but Bruce Arians was pissed at Catanzaro, but apparently Pete Carroll was like, we still love Hauschka. So, hey, I guess positivity is always better than, like, I guess, like, threatening someone's job. But bro, if you're not performing, you got to get fired. So we got like 6 or 7 more packs left until we do this, and I'm looking at myself and I got a shave, boy. I'd be looking like a freaking grandpa. I don't even know why would I look like a grandpa because I haven't shaved. It's literally like 11 p.m. right now, and I just got back from flying all day. Just give me a break. Here we go. We got 4 more packs. We got a silver player right there. So we got a bunch of silver players. Hopefully we can do like 3 or 4 gold trading sets. But then we got this elite most feared, and we got this little special pro pack, which is like the worst thing ever. You spend 200 Madden cash on it, and it like does absolutely nothing. But let's see what we can get, and we pull. Okay, not bad. Andy Janovich, 81 overall football. Fullback. I was about to say football outsider. But that's a fullback, so that's a gold player. We're just going to sell for like 14 or 15K right now. But here's our Elite Most Feared pack, and 87 overall, Marcus Peters again. But we still got a few more packs left until this video is done. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let's go to sets. Let's go to Most Feared. And let's first off see how many tricks we got. So we got 54 freaking tricks. That is a ton of tricks. Maybe I'll make a video doing a bunch of tricks, but let's go to the trading set. So we got not that many BCA gear. Okay, so cool. So you can't pull BCA gear in that set, which is awesome, but we got a ton of these, ton of players. So let's go with our first one, Gold Most Feared player pack. We're looking for 84 overall. What can we pull? And we get an 84 LeGarrette Blount, the best one. Let's go. So that is actually super hype. He goes for like 25, maybe 30,000 coins, which is awesome. That's 30K. That's a free 30K for those of you who are wanting to make coins. This is a fantastic way and super easy. There's an 80 overall Cordell Patterson, which I have on my team because I'm trying to get those achievements, and this dude is so fast. 90 overall speed, I believe 91 catch, so fantastic. I wouldn't consider him a budget beast, but a fantastic player if you're looking for achievements and to get those touchdowns. But there is another 84 Blount. Let's go. That is so clutch. The number 1 gold player, the most expensive gold player, other than the 84 overall, like safety, I believe. But here we go. 83 overall, Zach Strief. So not bad. It looks like we actually can do 2 more, so we have a ton of these. But so this has been super awesome. Let's go. Jalen Ramsey. This dude is a legend. This dude is so goat. His rookie year, 90 overall speed, 91 excel. Personally, I don't know how he's been doing in the NFL. So if you know if he's been doing decent, comment down. I know he's been on like Bleacher Report or something a bunch of times, so maybe he's doing good. But here's our final one, and we pull it off with a Cordarrelle. Let's check his stats. 90 speed, and then 77 catch. Okay, so I was wrong about the catch. It was 91 elusiveness that I was getting confused with. But that is so sick. Let's see what our progress is on this. But we got a bunch of these players. So that is going to be all for today's video. Thanks so much. I have a collab. This is probably coming out after the collab. So I've already probably done a collab with Malicious Miles, or I'm about to do one. And then I have a ton of other packs and coin methods. So be sure to like. Welcome to the Slay fam. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace.